Alright, guys. Welcome to my live stream, guys. We were talking about my physician. I'm now again. I don't think tonight I'm gonna be have the time to be live. I think in the moment. I think in the no, even in the morning tomorrow. No, no. So welcome everyone. Welcome everybody. My live stream. Here I talk about everything, manifestation, the power of everything. Everybody relax and chill, and we're gonna have conversation today, like about some thing. What country are you in? In US. I'm in US right now. La 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 la. Okay, guys. So, wow, let's see. There you look glasses. You look like Diddy. I look like Diddy, but I'm not Diddy. That's different. I look like Diddy, but I'm not Diddy. You can look like someone, but you never be that person. you know. Okay, so yeah, guys. So I'm from Saudi. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. We got people from Arabia here. Welcome. What time is it right now? What time is it in that country? What time is it? Welcome to my live stream, guys. Welcome, everybody. Enjoy, guys. What time right now is in that country right now, your country? Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to my live stream. In my live stream, I talk about spirituality, mysticism. Oh, it's 6. Wow. It's amazing. In my live stream, guys, I talk about spirituality, the power within, how to go create your own, your 6 p.m. Yeah, oh my God, that's beautiful. And actually, here's 11:07 a.m. It's a.m. here. Did everybody here is familiar with the something called the law of attraction, guys? Because I'm gonna talk about a lot of stuff, guys. About a lot of stuff. That's the reason why I'm entitled, because I'm gonna mix everything up, and we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. Pattern, action, inspire action. Talk a lot of basic, but Something is important, guys, is the accountability, guys. That's the most thing. You know, I hope everyone is safe because I don't know because in America, everybody's gonna be safe. You know, everything gonna be perfect. Everything gonna be okay. I assume perfection and safetyness and love. You know, that's what I assume, and it's gonna be it. Yeah, for sure, it's gonna be it. Gonna be it. So yeah, guys. So let's talk. So yeah, that's something that I forgot. Yeah, take accountability. Like anybody want to manifest anything about their life, you have to take accountability. That's the foundation of manifestation. That's the first thing manifestation is take accountability. Why? Because you are the co-creator of your own reality. That's the reason why. Nothing happened by accident. Nothing happened because you manifest your entire life, consciously and unconsciously. So even the good thing and the bad thing, you manifest all because God is not unfair. You know, God is not a God that is unfair. No, God is not unfair. God created certain law that human don't know, human don't understand. But actually, sometimes we say accident, we say coincidence. Let's say example, you've been actually you've been thinking about something, right? Probably you have someone in your mind, and couple minutes, couple hours, that person call you or text you. Oh, I was thinking about you. Probably you have a music in your mind, a song, in your mind, and boom, a car driving past and talk about that, you know and you can call it coincidence. Probably you want something, probably a food, something. You've been thinking about it, and couple minutes, a couple hours later, boom, somebody talk about that food, or maybe you're open your smartphone. What happened? The food actually been you want to eat. So that's is not accident. That's synchronization because you sync, you align yourself, you tune to it by who you are. Let's say something bad happened to you and you've been thinking about that all the time and you see yourself as a victim and you actually hate that person did that to you. Guess what? And eventually you can cut ties with that person, but you find yourself in that same situation again and again. It can be for relationship, it can be for business, it can be for friendship, it can be for family stuff. You cut ties with everybody, but no matter what place you go, you always experience the same thing. And sometimes you say God is unfair, or probably that's life, probably I'm cursed. But actually it's not. It's you against you. Unconsciously you manifest your entire life. Unconsciously you attract everything. And anybody know to take the power back and they switch their focus on what they really want to experience and give themselves not on a state of want, but see themselves already have it. The same way you can see yourself always experience the worst thing. So you can see yourself experience the best and actually become one with the best. Because you are the best. But you have to give it to yourself. And a lot of people think there's a God up there actually, oh, I'm gonna give you this. No, no, no. You have to be that person because God have no favoritism. God have no favoritism at all. But understand, this is remember me. The name is familiar, like really understand. Yeah, the name is familiar. Right? No, the name is yeah a little bit. So yeah, so the moment you actually know at your essence of yourself, and God have no favoritism, guys. God's actually match your vibration. That's the law of the universe. It's matching who you are. It's matching your state you are in. So if you see yourself as a victim, if you yourself like, oh, relationship is hard, this is this, it's gonna be your reality. It's gonna be your life. So I'm aware like you experience a lot of things, like that's the first main principle of manifestation. Take accountability. Number one thing, guys. If you cannot take accountability for yourself and you let go of the past, this happened to me. Somebody did okay. So I'm responsible for it. You are responsible for it, guys. I'm serious. Anything bad, you are responsible for it. Because for me, the moment I was someone still manifest, okay? But when I take accountability for everything happening in my life, that's the moment my life everything switch so fast. People would think, oh, I'm weak. It's not weak, but I got a beautiful life. I experienced a lot of beautiful stuff in my life because I know how to let go. I said, okay, I experienced that bad stuff and I learned from it. So I was in that state. So let me let go of that old experience and that bad experience. Let me actually choose who I am, my true essence, my true self. And guess what? You're going to have that experience. That's the law. That's the principle. And by choosing yourself, by really become one with it, what's going to be happening? You're going to move by inspiration to become that real identity. That's the principle, right? Take accountability is the main thing ever to actually experience the best. You have to know how to take accountability. If you really want to be a powerful manifestor and if you really want to experience amazing stuff in your life to get a loop, you have to take accountability because actually that's the law of the universe. And God don't care who is wrong, who is right. The moment you maintain that state, you see yourself as a victim, you embody those emotions, the universe and God we are gonna create, they're gonna use people and even to make you feel that way. Let's say you're someone who complain all the time, give me for money. Actually, you're gonna have a flat tire to actually complain more. Let's say you're someone actually, you know, well, some type of state you are in, money is so difficult. Actually, there's something happening gonna make actually people gonna take your money. Something gonna happen to actually keep in that state because the universe love pattern is a thought from egregore, right? So you feed the egregore by your emotion, by your feeling, by your state of being. Any emotional structure thought actually create your reality. That's the reason why I tell people you can manifest fast, but you have to add the deep emotion connection and raw energy every day to be in that state every day. Even sometimes you feel bad. Even me, sometimes I feel trash, I feel bad, but I don't care because I know I am not my emotion and my thought. I use them as a tools because my true essence is that I am. Give me one second, guys. My bad. Actually, I have a phone call. Yes, guys. So yeah, everybody can hear me. Is everybody can hear me perfect? Because anytime I have a phone call and you're gonna actually cut, anytime. Hey, Empress, how are you? So you can hear me? You can hear me? Because every time I have a phone call, I think like, go ahead. Okay, okay, perfect. Yeah. So yeah, guys. So take accountability don't mean like you're weak for that. Don't mean like you someone you weak. You someone take accountability is mean like you decide to not see yourself as a victim. You decide to take your power back to do everything you want because everybody wants freedom, but they don't want to take accountability for it. Because actually, have freedom, you have to take accountability, and you have to be responsible for everything that happened to you. You cannot do that anymore because you are the co-creator of your own reality, and that's something like involve manifestation. You cannot. Okay, like for me, an example, I cannot make any excuses. Like I can in my life, I cannot make. Oh, because no, I cannot do that. I cannot because I'm the co-creator of my own reality. I cannot do that. It doesn't matter what's going on in my life. It doesn't matter what happened to me. I cannot do. I cannot do that. That's a level of alchemy. The level of alchemy in create your own reality. I cannot do that. Only thing I do is for like my kid. That's what I tell people like I cannot say. But I cannot. If I have a bad day because of me, not because somebody else, because actually he doesn't. I explained that. There's people when I was in a work environment, people try to make me have a bad day. Okay, and as a magician, as a you know alchemist. So the rules of it, anything the external can have power over me if I allow them. I can aware of something. Guess what? Because I don't let the external control me, because you can do the reverse. If you actually let the external control you, you're gonna actually that loop. Or it can be sometime stuck here, and the external gonna flex it. So you know what? I don't care. I just focus on what I really want to experience. Because I have a ties to that reality, because my vibration vibrate unconsciously, maybe that. And that's something, the most powerful thing about manifestation is just like the external have no power over you. You don't want actually the environment that have power over you. You don't want actually you become greater than your environment. Like example, like people who have pancreatic cancer heal themselves, and society tell them it's impossible because you have to take in this and that, and that person become greater than the environment and society. That's alchemy. That's a form of alchemy. Okay, take accountability, and that's the moment you're gonna see how powerful you are, and that's the moment also you're gonna don't care like what's going on, because you know everything you focus on gonna grow no matter what. Yes, everything starts from within you. Yes, and sometimes don't let the external control you. There's a lot of people the external control them a lot, and the moment you let the external, that's in the Bible called the false god, is not a real God, because people like worship the external so much, and it's very bad. I use like the external like a chart, like a chart to know what's going on, like a board and like to know, oh, I'm that this, I'm that okay, okay, this and this, okay, 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 like we to repair, to actually to see what's going on, to be aware of something within me, and to fix something within me. So I tell people you can aware of something. Like example, it doesn't matter. Like I cannot make no excuses. I'm the one actually I have to have impact in the external, not the external have impact over me. But it take what? Discipline, a lot of emotional mastery, emotion. You have to be able to detach from your emotion, to observe them, to observe your own thought, to use them as a tools. Okay? Actually, okay, everybody can see me in that smartphone screen, but I'm not the screen. But the smartphone is a tool to actually, you can actually see me, but I'm not the smartphone. But it's a tools, but actually you can see. So it's the same thing about your thought and emotion. Is a tools to actually to create your own reality. So you have to know how to use that tools, but you're not that tools. Okay, and when you start to detach yourself and observe more your emotion and observe more your thought, so you can select different thought and combine them and create everything you want to, because you know you're not your thought, you know you're not your emotion, and you can use that tools really amazing. That's a tool to co-create reality, your emotion, energy, and motion. So that's the reason why take a step back and observe your own emotion for that couple months. You're gonna see, oh my God, I'm not emotional. I'm gonna observe my own emotion. Oh wow, I'm gonna observe my own thought pattern. Oh wow, you're gonna be surprised. Be aware of what you don't do. Yes, you're just aware of it, but when you're aware of something, like I said, let's say something, right? If um if I actually have an idea for business, right? And I'm aware and something wrong going on in my business. I'm aware of that going wrong. And I'm gonna actually try to find a solution. But at the same time, I know, let's say I'm gonna actually, work out with the number, but at the same time, inside me, I'm not gonna. I can blame the employee. "Hey, you did this," but actually, at the same time, I'm focused within. I'm focused on what I really want to experience. Okay, I'm gonna focus on what I really want to experience, what I really want. I don't care what's going on. I'll focus within, and actually, probably that person gonna change. Probably that person gonna change his behavior. Probably I'm gonna find an employee more better. All those things. But everything starts with you. Everything starts with you. Everything starts with you. And that's the reason why people say, man, it's hard. It's not hard. You don't know how to tune to make yourself, tune in that state, in that energy, to actually download the idea, to actually to move by inspiration, to know the right thing to do, to know the right time. The right time even doesn't, it's not in your hands. You're gonna see yourself doing it. But you can manifest fast. And to manifest fast, it requires a lot of focus. Because we always focus on something. Yeah. Like right now, you always focus on something all the time. You do this, you just focus about something. You driving, you have thought, you have so many stream of thought. You put your awareness somewhere, but most people are not aware of it. Unconsciously, they focus on something they don't want to experience all the time. Unconsciously, they focus on the past experience, the past event all the time, and that's the reason why they keep up the past and past and past and past, 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 past again. And sometimes they tell, "Oh, I'm cursed." No, you're not cursed. It's a lack of discipline or focus. No, it's not. Your focus is wrong. There's no lack of discipline. Because discipline is what? It's focus. Discipline is focus. Nobody's lack of discipline. Somebody is focused on the wrong thing and they're so disciplined about it. Let's say example, so alcoholic. They're gonna always find any place. Okay, okay, guys. Let me say this. I never see any alcoholic go any place. Don't they're gonna find alcohol. They're gonna find it because that's who they are, and they're gonna meet unconsciously gonna meet people just like them. There's no such thing as lack of discipline. It's just you're focusing on the wrong thing. So anybody know how to place the focus on what the way want to express, you're gonna have it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're gonna have that experience. You're gonna taste that sweetness of life. Yeah, you're gonna have it. But there's no such thing as a lack of focus because I take my time in so much here to understand the human nature and the nature of reality, the human nature and the nature of reality. So how I'm living somewhere I don't know is essence, the universe, the planet, everything. So when you understand the essence, the basic, the fund, anything you understand the foundation, you good. Anything you master at the first basic, you good. Because the foundation the best thing. The rest is nothing. But when the foundation, like the base, you understand it, you really understand it, you good. You good. And trust me, you're gonna have longevity. That's something I tell people like the more anybody understand the nature of reality, your success is gonna be longevity, consistency, like unconsciously, like because you understand the nature of reality. The basic is knowing yourself and being of one with the core of life. Yes, that's it. That's the basic of it, and and the basic of it. Like nobody can stop you. And no, okay, the basic of it, nothing can affect you if you allow that. Nothing can affect you. Only you give access to everything. Only you can give access. Because if I put my attention there, like I'm not aware what's going on behind me. How many times you're driving in a place multiple times, but you're never aware of something, and you it's close to you. You look at, you never see it. No, that's the way consciousness works. Excuse me. And that's the reason why you always see your favorite car that you want. If you want the type of car you really focus about it, you're gonna start to see everywhere you go. Everywhere. Why? Because you attract who you are. There's a different. Actually, you want it. Actually, see yourself when you have it. That's a different. But that's what I want. I said no. Like, see yourself when you have it. Like, see yourself of that. You can love somebody. Okay, there's a lot of people I work with. There's people I work with them. They love something. They always see it. They love. They actually, let's say example SP. All right. Let's say example SP. Right. Somebody can actually love an SP. We're in love with that SP. Right. And they love that SP. They always find synchronization with that SP all the time. Right. But they cannot see themselves with that person. So when let's say money, let's say money, right? Somebody will want to experience lots of money, you know, and that person cannot see himself with that lots of money, but they always find synchronization. They actually focus on a bit of it, but that's why I tell people you can want something, it's not enough. You have to see yourself have that thing already. You have to be in a state of gratitude already. You already have it. You already that person. You're already that person now. And you're gonna find synchronization and you're gonna have it. But there's I never see anybody actually have a focus on bad stuff. Never. Let's say example. Someone love to fight. They always somebody asks them to fight. It can be someone that actually want peace. You can want peace, but your main focus, your main character is in fight. You're gonna find yourself in fight. That's the thing, guys. You can want something, but actually you don't know how to give it because your mind is so your emotion in your mind is so it's chaos. It's chaos. That was me. There's so many things I want to experience, but my mind was chaotic. That was crazy. And I learned how to discipline my mind. That's why I call myself master. I learned how to discipline my mind. I know how to discipline my emotion to experience what I really want to experience. You're gonna find yourself in a chaos situation, and it's like, why, but the basic of manifestation, it's simple. It's accountability for yourself. That's the basic of it. That's the main basic. Take accountability, and you're gonna see stuff, and you're gonna see a result. You're gonna see it, and it's not logical to it. Like manifestation is not logical. You just see yourself at the end, and you're gonna have the experience. Like Neville say, if actually they're gonna take 10, 20 people to move to make you experience that, you're gonna have that experience for sure. That's the law. All right, guys, we're gonna see tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna be live again, and that was a pleasure, everybody. And thank you so much for all the support. Thank you for the new subscriber. New subscriber. Thank you. It's gonna be more, and 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 uh, um and this month is gonna be intense, intense, intense change in my YouTube channel. It's gonna be intense stuff, guys. It's gonna be intense, and amazing, beautiful. Yeah. It's the time now. It's the time now to show the intensity, of greatness and what is possible. I've been going slow motion, but I think people is ready to see that intense version of my community and me. My community is very intense, and me, I'm very intense too. So people is ready right now, and to see the intense version and what we can do of greatness because change by example, that's a part of it. I love to make the most non-logical stuff make possible because that's the way you stretch people's belief. You make them you know to actually know what possible. You have to do that all the time, and be the example because and that's good for you too. That's good for you. That's really good. Like I tell people, like challenge yourself. Challenge yourself. Tell you're gonna manifest this and that, and you actually have doubt of it. I've been doing that for a long period of time, 5 years. I make myself in a position to feel uncomfortable, and I tell myself I'm gonna do my best to be in that state every day, and that make you grow. That make you grow. That make you. Don't go in. No, don't go in that. No, you that way for a couple months, a couple of years, but after that is up there. You have to give yourself certain goals, certain stuff to make it happen. Like very uncomfortable, very like even you feel like, oh my god, do it. Okay? That's the way you're gonna grow very fast. That's the way, not fast. That's the way you're gonna have a good fun because you're gonna doubt that. Okay, to kill your ego, that old self, you have to make something. Let's say, example, you want to manifest $20 or $40, right? You want to manifest with that, and I tell you, you're gonna manifest 3K. And I'm, if I'm because I'm gonna have school, the school of alchemy. I'm gonna have a school, school teaching people, But to get in my school, you have to prove yourself. To get in my school, you have to show me. You're gonna have manifest five stuff, five thing first. If you're gonna manifest them, you're gonna get into my school. Or you're gonna do it again. Do it again. And even to pay too, you're gonna pay like a little price. But to get in my school, you're gonna actually manifest five stuff, like not little stuff, very extreme, very extreme stuff. Because that's the way they teach me. That's the way my father figure was with me. He give me if he say if you want the next thing, you have to prove me this. Very hard stuff to do. Like because I was battling with my ego, like myself. That's the best way to kill your ego. And who did that again? The universe when I was sick. The universe said, hey bro, you want that? And I changed, I changed, and that stretched my whole belief. So yeah, and the coaching part is different, but to get involved with my school in the future, like I don't know, 10 years because it's gonna be school, 10 years, 11 years, I don't know. Like to get in my school of wisdom, you have to prove yourself. You have to prove you have to make something. I mean, you have to actually intense stuff, five and intense stuff you have to manifest, and right now you're gonna actually get in. Yeah, simple. You have to do it because I don't want you to doubt at all. I don't want you to have no doubt because I was battling with doubt a lot and to keep myself in that box all the time. You know, I don't want that for anybody. I don't want that for anybody. I don't want that for anybody because the moment you start to doubt, then that's a waste of time. But there is a way, you're gonna do. Just be an inter be just be an intern no matter what happened in the physical. Yes. Where do I sign for the school? Yo, man, come on, man. Like, come on, press. Come on, man. Are you serious? You want to sign? You're someone I teach so many things. I think you're my first. No, you're not my first person I teach. You, but you don't actually the person I actually know a lot about deep, so many secrecy about my life, about so many things. And you're someone to see my other side of myself. Actually, I'm very intense. I'm very intense and mean business. And I think it's you and who again? Who again? I don't know. You and but because I teach about people, but I think it's only you I put a lot of pressure on, and my little sister, yeah. You and my little sister, yeah, I put a lot of pressure on both of you, like. my old sister, man, I don't play with her. I don't play like, you know, and she hated me, but actually she's free, you know. She's doing good at school. She's doing good in sport. Because one day she was complaining about something for um softball, and I said I cannot relate to it. She said what? I said I cannot relate to it. I don't care what you're saying right now. What is it? You know. They said please understand me. I said okay. I said you know what to do. I don't have time for it. So I make her manifest a lot of stuff too, and I make her manifest a lot of stuff like guys. You know, sometimes. But at first, when she was like 5, I make her manifest something, and I buy it for her, but I give her to help to build her confidence. You know, I do that, and after when she got like 11, 12, you know, that's a different level right now. That's a different level on main business. You know, that side of me, and that's the way my father figure teach me. That's the way that man was with me, and at first I hate him, but right now it's somebody I really love. You know, it make me believe in myself, make me believe like in the truth of everything, make me believe I accomplish anything in any place. You know, no limitation. That's what that's man always tell me. There's no limitation. You create your own limitation. And he said like as a human, you're not supposed to be limited from a country, from anything. You're not as a human. You know, but that man is from Haiti. I actually was in MIT. You know, I have a you know that is it was deep. He's a powerful alchemy. He's just deep in it. He introduced me, you know, with his knowledge, and it was deep discipline, rigid, you know, and that's the reason why I can right now anybody call me name I don't care because he built me that way unconsciously, like he programmed my subconscious mind. I'm not right, and people can tell me stuff I don't care. I'm gonna because even me, I don't know, but when I take my time and ask him and say, bro, you've been programming for so many years. He say, yes, I do it on purpose. And that's something I do with my my kids, that's something I do, and she's so smart, everything. I program her, like I don't play. The reason why I don't play because in this reality, guys, if you don't know who you are, guys, people are gonna fuck you up. I'm serious, guys. If you don't know who you are, people are gonna fuck you up. People are gonna actually try to destroy you, make you if you don't know who you are. But the more you know who you are, nobody can manipulate you, nobody can play a game with you because you're gonna get everything you want. Nobody, no matter what happens, you're gonna always have what you want because you have yourself. And that's the reason why, especially like certain people, I'm very hard with them, really hard. I don't, because I experienced some bad stuff, actually doing, like you have to know who you are, and you have to know how to build a safe love because by opening your heart and actually you can create that space. And nobody can understand because actually it's very mystical and they can have it. That's the power you have. That's the power you have. And use that power fully, not half. Full. Alright guys, I'm gonna go right now. I love you all. Stay blessed and we're gonna see you tomorrow at night. And right now I'm gonna go enjoy, North Carolina right now. And I love you all guys. Stay blessed and peace. No limit. Yes. Yes, you put me under a lot of pressure, which made me very stressful. Yes, yes, that was no game, man. The game because that like there's no okay for me like in personal that I remember my little sister she's coming about something. She said, I tell her you want to see the example? She said yeah, and I manifested and I manifest like a couple of weeks, couple of days. You see it, and I say right now, don't tell me anything. So because like I said, spirituality is just like math. It's just like math. It's just like math. 1 + 1 = 2. Math. That's spirituality. There's no excuses about spirituality. There's no excuses. No excuses. And that's the worst manifestation. That's why they say to take accountability because you cannot make any excuses at all. At all. Just if you don't if you keep up the same result, just do what you're supposed to do. Focus on it. Don't care. Focus on it. That's something about manifestation. That's something about your life. You cannot make excuses. That's why I think accountability have to be for. And that's the reason why, like, coaching people is different, but school come to learn from me in my school when you pay. Yeah, you have to coaching. I'm here to push you, but the school is different. It's different. It's very different. Very different. So, alright, guys, I love you all, guys. Stay blessed, and we're gonna see you later, guys. Peace and love, and you are the best, and always assume the best.